Hey everyone, welcome back to this YouTube channel. First off, I want to say Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you had a great break. I got something special for you guys today. First off, right off the bat, I want to say that a lot of you have been asking which timings indicator we use and how do we use timings within our trading. So first of all, we've made our indicator public. So you can indeed use the same indicator as our bootcamp students and elite students use. And I'm just going to talk a bit about how I use it and what I do with it. So this is timings, obviously. Your version may come a little bit different with default settings. And the only difference is these will likely all be enabled. This is daily opening price, midnight opening price, Frankfurt opening price, London opening price, and New York trap timings opening price. There was a time where we used these as confluence. We no longer do. So I just turn all these off. The rest of everything that's on can pretty much remain on. That's about the only difference, so you want to turn those off unless you choose to use them. Now, I'm going to explain to you what exactly every colored box is and a brief overview of how I use it. So first off, I'm going to just turn on, either I'm forgetting or it's, oh, here it is. All right, session breaks. Okay, so we'll just turn these on, just so you guys can see. Session breaks basically show us each market opening price and closing price. So essentially, your daily candle would be from here to here. It opened here, came a little lower, came up, and price settled here. So the daily candle would basically look like this. As day traders, we're trying to anticipate the daily candle always. So what are all these colored boxes and how does it work? So the purple box is Asia. This is the Asian session. This is Tokyo driving the market. So that's usually build liquidity. If Asia fails to build liquidity, then London will build liquidity and New York will use it as liquidity. The blue box here is Sydney close. What that is your first manipulation of the day. So you can pretty much see Sydney banks are leaving the markets. There's your first manipulation. The market changes. We're just going to go to the 5 minute and I'll explain this a little more. You're going to see a middle line on Asia. So, Asia highs liquidity, Asia lows liquidity, Asia midline drawing liquidity. If price came here, I could expect one reaction. Purple box, Frankfurt opening. Second manipulation of the day. Blue box, London open. Usually the first half hour of London itself is manipulation. The trades themselves generally come half hour into London or past. At 3 o'clock my time, this will be different on your time, but an easy way to gauge that would be an hour back from this orange box, which is the dead zone, is where London volume drops. So your highest probability move for London is going to come from here to here. Keep in mind this is December. Volume was already getting low by 15th of December. But nonetheless, this is where your most probabilistic moves are going to come. From here to here, volume's dying down. This orange box is the dead zone. It is the lowest volume of the day since the beginning of Frankfurt. We're just going to play this forward a bit and we'll talk about... So this day obviously didn't move. We'll find another day after, but I just want to discuss timings a bit. So for New York, The first half hour in New York's again a manipulation for me, so this would be the fourth manipulation of the day. And my highest probability setups for New York basically come in this time window. So basically from the beginning of this green box and 3 hours past are going to be the highest probability New York moves. That's basically all you need to know about this and what the colored boxes are. Now let's see if we can find some proper examples. So this would be a prime example of your real move coming halfway after London. You would likely target some form of liquidity to the left. So your first move is going to be a short here. Your second move would be after 5:30. So I would wait for this move to complete. And for me, my trade would be coming likely through here. Now this reacted off a liquidity. If the 1 minute gave me confirmation, I would be looking for a short here. And then obviously this is probably Powell. Yes, it is. So obviously this is interest rate day. Again, not the best day to give the example, but you guys can see how the timings themselves work. So manipulation, manipulation, last manipulation, real move. Again, manipulation, real move, and this would be the final manipulation of the day, which is essentially building liquidity for the interest rates. These are not the highest probability of days to trade, honestly. We'll go through another example. This one here, again, Frankfurt manipulates, Asia lows get taken. We had a level of liquidity to the left. It's likely a better example maybe on the 15. Same thing again, Frankfurt manipulates. Majority of the time, my moves come after London opens, half hour past. So the entry itself here doesn't actually present itself till we take out a level of liquidity, which happens to be at 145, which again falls in line with my 2.5 hour window. So you can trade past this, but within the timings window, this would have likely been your trade. Hopefully you got a decent stop on the you got a decent sized stop on the 1 minute, and this would be what this trade would look like using timings. Essentially, I take something off at Asia highs. Price reverses, again, I wait for the 5:30 manipulation. So we take out a level of liquidity. We induce people into buys, take out the early sellers, and your real move would come past our 5:30 timings. Depending where you're heading. So for me, myself, I would be risk off at London lows, maybe even partials. And if that was the case, this might have just been a partials and a break-even kind of trade. But the point is just using the timings themselves as an additional confluence. Now, something to keep in mind, and something I forgot to mention, is reversal timings start at 7 my time. And at, let's see, so 7 right here. And then at 8, my time is London close. What usually happens in this 1 hour window is the market will get a counter trend pullback, and this is London leaving the market, London closing out positions. So somewhere in this window, I expect price to reverse. It doesn't have to reverse on the day, it's just likely to pull back. So in this case, price reversed more or less. In a lot of other days, it'll just kind of go up and continue. Your higher time frame will obviously guide you in what's happening. What's important about this window, and again, this window starts an hour after the green box ends. What's important about this window is to understand that the market can reverse at this time. So if price starts moving sideways like it does here, this is your telltale sign to take partials and break even. I'm assuming you're good at management and you would have paid yourself regardless when London low got taken. But that is how to use timings as a confluence. I also will show you this, guys. So in here, which one is it? I think it's this one. Yes, so you can actually turn the London close line on. And this is telling you that there is a good probability of a pullback somewhere in this window. It usually happens inside this 1 hour window. However, sometime it extends all the way to New York lunch. So 9 o'clock my time is exactly 12 o'clock New York times, New York lunch. And that's when my trading day ends. You can play with the rest of the settings. I don't personally use them, and I just kind of know off by heart where these timings are and what my expectation is and how to use it. So hopefully this video helps, guys. I will post a link of the timings indicator in the description, or you can just search Precision Timings 9.0. Hopefully this helps you guys. I know very common question, which timings indicator do you use, or I don't like the one I use. So hopefully this helps. If you already haven't subscribed, definitely do. And I will see you guys in the next video.